Okay, guys, Chris, Diana, come on over. Come on over. We're going to talk a lot more about the Boss Defrost.
Yes.
Man, I wish I had one of the things. That's like a jacuzzi for me. It really is.
You guys do.
It really is. Here, I'm going to have you guys come up a little bit more.
Okay.
We've got to do a little on-camera instructions. There's the camera right in there. So you can look at me or our viewers.
Okay.
Our viewers. So, Chris, I mean, you've been a friend of the show, a guest before.
Yes.
This is awesome. I want to ask, how did you get involved in this? How did you run across this?
Well, I actually saw it on Instagram through Mac. Reached out to him. And said, hey, I want to check this out. I want to use it in the kitchen. And so he came in. We worked on having it in the kitchen, and I was able to beta test it for close to a year.
Wow. Okay. So now I'm going to go backwards a little bit, Mac. How did you come up with this?
So, kind of a long story short, I was an engineer at a hotel, and every time I'd walk into the kitchen, I would see food being defrosted using the running water method, and it would waste thousands of gallons of water per day.
And that's expensive, too.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and
very
it's
expensive.
a huge water waste. And so I teamed up with Roger, our co-founder of Boss Defrost, and we went through a couple different iterations of Boss Defrost and finally landed on the product we have today, and we're really happy about it.
It's awesome. It's awesome.
You.
And so you discovered it, helped build it and develop it.
Yeah.
You ran across it. Now you're the one that's going to be doing the sales, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so he's the one answering the phone, answering the emails.
Yes, 100%.
And Diana, you're doing the marketing.
Hi.
So
Yeah.
Diana's the one making the phone ring, making the emails come in.
I'm getting the word out, and I'm
Awesome.
also working with organizations like the EPA and looking at different grant money for research around this, because the net positive that is potential for stopping this water waste could be really huge for our waterways, and so even looking at it on an environmental level. But yeah, I try to make the phone ring as often as possible.
Well, and you know what? That's the challenging part. Because, I mean, you've obviously got some great technology. You can, and I imagine it's a couple bucks, but the payoff over the long haul, it's got to be tremendous.
Agreed. Now, the awesome part is it is only $300, so that's it. Exactly.
That's the cost, $300?
$300. We wanted to make
I didn't even know.
that this was something that anybody could really be a part of, because that's how big it is.
You know, I'm going to throw something out. A lot of restaurateurs and even a lot of food manufacturers don't realize how expensive the water is. The water's cheap. It's the sewage. That's where they nail you. I used to have a $4,000 a month water sewer bill. So that would, something in that type of environment, that would be fantastic. And a great technology that it's launched here in Colorado. But, I mean, so who do you see your potential customers? Obviously, restaurants, hotels,
hospitals, kitchens, schools, public schools. But you have to remember too is we also partner with Boot Hill 7, who's here tonight, having defrosting in your house, and that's the cool part about Boss Defrost being as small and mighty as it is. You can use it in your house and still get the benefits without having to be in a commercial kitchen.
Wow,
Yeah.
Wow, that's going to be incredible. Now I heard you guys talking about there's a larger one coming.
Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah. Definitely there's different iterations of it. This is the first device that we have. But as we progress and as we grow, we're going to come out with different variations of it, and we're excited to launch those out as they come.
That's powerful. And I mean, this state, we've all having to be respectful of our natural resources. And water is a huge thing here in Colorado. I found out yesterday, I was over at Ardent Mills finding out about how farmers are getting water credits by growing certain types of crops.
Nice.
But something like this is really getting aggressive on helping someone save water.
We agree. I'm really happy that you see the possibility for this positive change, and you can see how much water is saved. It's really like 98% less water that we're using. You're really only using a fraction of the water and doing the exact same thing, almost sometimes better, because you're thawing your food from the inside out, and there's some other safety considerations. But, I mean, there's money saving, there's the environmental aspect. It's really like a win-win-win-win-win-win for everybody.
Honestly, as I'm sitting here digesting this, because I wasn't able to hear a lot of it because I'm doing my thing over here. But as I'm digesting this, you're seeing so many chefs now, we have to pick our battles. And we're getting a lot more things coming in frozen.
Yeah.
And so this is absolutely pointed in the right direction of what's happening. I mean, you're talking convenience on bringing in frozen product. You're talking about saving water, saving money. Holy cow, you're on the right side of history on this. This will be a no-brainer. Okay, so I've drank the Kool-Aid. I want to jump in the pool, so to speak, and no pun intended. How do I get in touch with you? Okay, so you're doing the market. How do I get a hold of you? Who should we call? I'm guessing it's the sales.
Yes, you.
Any of us are going to be happy to help. We'll all answer the phone.
My email is chris@bossdefrost.com. You can reach out to me directly, or we have Instagram, Boss Defrost as well, all of our social media, and of course, bossdefrost.com.
And of course, you can order one right now if you go to bossdefrost.com.
So, is that one right there for sale?
That was a gift.
We'll auction this thing. We're gonna do it. Yeah, I know. We got to have you guys come down. I mean, we've got some different guests coming down. That it would be a tool to help them sell their foods. So I mean, this is awesome.
Thank you.
Oh my God, I'm really, really impressed by that.
You know what's nice too is that when it's running, it sounds like a fountain, like one of those little Zen fountains.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing. I mean, hey,
It's
we
awesome.
can add that to the fourth win. It's just
awesome.
relaxing.
It's awesome. Hey, we're going to be right back.